Hey guys, how you doing? I can show you a couple of replays here of counter games. I'm trying to be a little bit, a little bit more positive and not get so upset and swear so much. This game is so frustrating for me. Just put on losing teams. My stats are just going in the tank. War game is putting me on the wrong streets. It seems like the harder you're trying to win, to do what it takes, to do what is necessary, even if one is sacrificing yourself, to do what's right and to help each other. That doesn't get recognized or rewarded at all, and it doesn't help. It doesn't help the win-loss ratio at all. And survival, of course, is taking a big dive for me to lose a whole percentage point in survival rate over as many games as I have is nothing to sneeze about, right? So most of these, as I've talked about before, these encounter battles, I use being conservative, just a conservative estimate, 90% of my encounter battles. Now, I want to just highlight this guy right here. Just take note of that guy. Come back to him in a bit. He's not very happy that I went off and died there up front. But I'm trying to. Our guys were in good position to win this game. It seems like a lot of our guys are aware of where for a change. Thank God for a change of where the objective is, and they're going there and they're trying to cover it. This guy's not happy about that one little bit. I'm usually put on the team that is full of those kind of guys, and I can show you those videos, whether it's encounter battles or normal multiplayer matches where guys don't have a fucking clue. And no thanks to both of our artillery and that waffle. There was enough guys on our team who knew what the objective was, knew where it was in order to win. And as I can say, I don't mind sacrificing myself if I can poke out a little bit there and show them where they are and get them to shoot at me rather than shoot at the guys in the cap circle. Well, hey, I'm doing my part to try and win the game, right? But it seems like the harder you try to win, and the more you know what to do, what not to do, the more this game penalizes you by putting on you with teams, too many guys who either display no interest whatsoever, or certainly not as much as I value winning, and no interest whatsoever in even reading what the objective is, even understanding what the objective is. And I could have see that this guy here was all pissed off that we were going to try to win that game. Whereas I think he was, like most guys, more concerned with doing damage and working on his stats. Those kind of guys are rewarded by war game usually. He didn't hit anything, so he's not rewarded. But those guys usually hang at the back and don't do anything until the very end. And I have tons of videos I could have, some I deleted, some I saved to show what I'm talking about there. But I've done that before many times in the video, so I just showing you that it's so rare for me to get on a team like that. that knows what the objective is and where it is and what they have to do to win. So very rare for me. Especially in encounter battles, I would say I lose 90%. Easy. I'm being conservative. This game is about, you know, I try and shoot at those guys there, but they're pretty soon they're going to start capping here. And there's really nobody over there. So somebody's got to start heading there to try and interrupt this cap. We've got a minute to do it. So I abandon this spawn side and I start heading over towards the cap in order to try to win the game. Trying to do what is necessary to win the game. And of course, once I turn here, I'm explaining this up to those guys who were on that right flank. But there's a whole bunch of guys on our team who are on the beach doing absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing. And I'm thinking, oh God, you know, it's another freaking team. They all want to go to the beach and just sit there. And the rest of the guys who know that if you do that, you lose. And somebody gets to the cap there and resets it, thankfully. And, but I continue to drive over that way to try and cover it. And, here I go, I get caught from the side and I'm, you know, trying to turn and face them to shoot back, but, it's a no-go. Now look at where our guys are positioned. They're all in a bad position here, down on the beach. Except for two, I think, right? There's two guys there, that TD and that medium there. And the light tank up top. That's it. The rest are down below. And, I'm thinking we still have a chance to win this, and the enemy team still certainly had a chance to win because they were in the better position. By far the better, superior position. But I picked this game here to show you because it's unique. Because the enemy team is just as freaking stupid. There goes that medium that was, you know, in a good spot to try and do what he could for the cap. Now once that guy's gone, all the enemy team had to do now was get into that cap circle. And that forces the rest of the guys who are on the beach to try and come up off the beach. And they're vulnerable to shots once they do that. Of course, right? So in other words, the enemy has the high ground. But watch what happens. And amazingly, they don't try and take advantage of that. Yeah, the TTU's crawled his way back up, right, that bar. And, but we still have two dangerous tanks stuck down on the beach. So instead of going to the cap circle and helping I'm talking about the enemy team, those guys who are capping, they make just a colossal error here. They think that it would be better to just wipe the remaining guys on the team off the map. And just keep watching and you'll see what I mean here. There you go. We're gonna lose that bar, right? Because he responded to them capping it. But he's gonna pay the price here. Boom, he's gone. Now it's the light tank. He also knew, you know, where he had to be. Now it's just left to these two guys on the beach. But what's bizarre about this game is why didn't those guys just now all fall into the cap? Or at least 3 in the 4, and the one guy, well, maybe we sent one guy to go and cover. The only way our guys have to get up there and reset it. But it's bizarre. I mean, they could have won that game easy. They had the high ground. They had by far the better position. And our guys went to the beach, which was a foolish mistake. Especially any time on this map, but especially in a encounter battle like this. And look, they go and they try to kill them. Instead of just set trap for them, waiting for them to come up off the beach. Just bizarre. And all the examples I've been using sorry, are tier 9 and 10 matches. And the guys by the time you reach a point where you're in a tier 10 match, right, whether you're 8, 9, or 10, and put in a tier 10 match, you should know this game inside and out by now. But it is freaking amazing. Amazing. How many guys have no freaking clue how the game works, especially this encounter mode. But just keep watching what happens. There's one guy left, and our guys are nowhere near. He was thinking about climbing the hill, and all he had to do was pick him off as he climbed the hill. What is that guy doing over there? I'm talking about the enemy team, right? What the hell what were they thinking? They had that game in the bag. All you have to do. Usually I'm on the team that has no tactical clue. Just clueless. Tactical, forget it. They don't even use that word. You know, they're tactically clueless. The guys I get put with all the time. But this enemy team was even worse. It's just amazing. So I thought this was a pretty funny one to show you how. And of course, you know, this is a badass Jagdpanzer E100. With good gun, good damage, good penetration. He gets the last shot, wins the game. A game we had no business winning because we were in shit position. They had total control over that map. But they threw it away. In a tier 10 match, guys, they have no clue what they're doing. Not a clue. And you know, guys, thank you for watching, and please catch up on my Kill Beer Volume 1, 2, and 3, and more to come on that one. Thank you. Thanks for watching.